So I think inherently any aspect, anything that we can give to Ukrainian to increase their capability of striking the enemy in the rear. So going back to talking about logistics, right? That is going to always change the calculus on the battlefield. Now, are Tomahawks the solution? Is it going to be a panacea that's going to... Probably not, but it is a deterrent factor. And I think even the discussion of the president saying, and granted that he said we're not going to right now, but even the fact that he was saying we're considering this, I think does and has signaled to President Putin and to Russia that this president is willing to go further, especially compared to the previous administration who said it was always off the table. They were never going to consider it. So I don't think it's going to radically necessarily change the battlefield, but I think the conversation around it in and itself is a little bit of a deterrent factor. I think what's going to need to be done, and by the way, the Ukrainians are doing a great job by themselves of targeting energy capacity in Russia. That's why I'm like, never count out the Ukrainians. They're always going to figure out a way to do it. And my hope is that as we're seeing Putin increasingly reluctant to come to the negotiating table, even with these very, very stringent sanctions the president just placed, that we recognize we're going to have to do more. It's not going to be enough. There was a great article that came out today that demonstrates that our intelligence apparatus showed that Putin is reluctant. He's dug in even more. And that means we're going to have to drag him to the table kicking and screaming. So whether it's Tomahawks or more sanctions, I think it's going to have to be a combination of both.